Hi guys, it's Logan, and today I wanted to talk to you about something that is fairly near and dear to all of us, I'm sure. We're going to talk about how to deal with breakups. Now, I'm not just saying I'm like the breakup expert, because absolutely not. I've only been through one. But from my one-time experience, this is how I helped deal with the breakup. So, that's what I'm going to do today. Number 1, cry. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna do it a lot. Just go for it. No one's gonna judge you. Number 2 is talk to people. Majority of what they're gonna say is like, oh, he wasn't worth it, and oh, you deserve better, and oh, just get over him. Or her, sorry. Them. At the time, you're gonna be like, oh, but I don't want to, and that's fine. That's fine. So just talk to people, because if you're by yourself, you're gonna start thinking, and when you start thinking, you're gonna start feeling like it's your fault when it's absolutely not. Which most of the time. Unless you're like a really god-awful person, because then it kind of is your fault. Sorry. Number 3, think of crazy things. Even if you don't plan on doing them, or even if you do plan on doing them, even if it's not so crazy, like one of the things I wanted to do after I got broken up with was start running and start working out and look better. That's not crazy. It's just something new. I say crazy because right after I was like, I'm gonna go buy a hermit crab. As you can see, well, as you can't see, I don't currently own a hermit crab. So, that didn't happen. Maybe someday I'll buy a hermit crab, but right now, it's been like 3 months. I don't have a hermit crab. Whatever. Number 4, this thing that I'm about to tell you is gonna sound pretty terrible, but no one's gonna get hurt, nothing bad's gonna happen, but it will really, really help. Something that really helped me is imagine terrible things happening to them. What I did really made me happy, because like one day I was just sort of like, we were on a college trip recently, and one day I was really not feeling it. I was just sort of like, meh, today is not my day. I do not want to go to this college, nothing is really happy. And I just, for some reason, imagined slapping my ex. It made me really happy. Now, of course, I'm most likely not going to go around slapping my ex, but the thought of it is just sort of like, you know you won't do it, not because you're a chicken, it's just because you're not that bad of a person. But just the thought of it, that's what's going to help you. It's just going to help to, make you feel a little bit better, at least in your brain anyway. Number 5 is do not go on their social media. I say this because I do that, but don't. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do that, because then you'll see how well they're doing, and they're so happy, and everything's okay, and they're all doing things and this what and whatnot. You'll just be on their Instagram, and you'll just be like, ugh, I hate your stupid face. You're so terrible. Why'd you do this to me? That's gonna be what happens. Don't go on and check it like every day, because that's kind of creepy. But if you like scroll through your Facebook feed, I mean, it's not something you can just avoid. I mean, you can, but it's going to be especially difficult if you have made the agreement to still be friends. Because really, it's not, okay? You know it. That's going to be a little bit of a hiccup if you decide to still be friends. If you're not friends, no social media. Delete them. It's not that hard. Especially if they were terrible to you. Delete the terrible ones. And number 6 is to wait. Yeah, because life has its ups and downs, and right now you might be thinking, oh my gosh, everything is so awful, especially if they're having a fine and dandy time over there. So if that's the case, just wait a little while, because at some point your life's gonna get better and theirs isn't. It's gonna be great. That sounds really awful, but trust me, I might just be a terrible person, but it helped me. You'll feel so much better, and then by that point, you're just like, huh, alright, I'm good now. It'll be awesome. So those are my 6 tips on how to get over a breakup. Number 1, cry. Number 2, talk to people. Number 3, imagine crazy things, or plan things. They're not so crazy, but things you've never done. Plan things you've never done before. Go to a zoo, go running, buy a hermit crab, and then don't actually buy a hermit crab. Number 4, imagine physically harming them. It feels awesome. Number 5, don't stalk their social media. And number 6 is to wait. So yeah, those are my 6 tips on how to get out of a relationship. If you have any relationship tips, please let me know. If you think any of these tips are bad or mean, or if I'm a terrible person, I'd love to know. Not that I'll care, but you know, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment in the box to let me know. Subscribe. Leave me some messages. If you have any tips. You don't have any tips. You don't like my tips. You know, don't follow my advice then. So anyway, leave me a comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody! Yay, everybody's happy, except the people you don't want to be happy.